Hi everyone, welcome to our channel trafinhealducate and welcome to today's video where I will share my experience about some puzzle interview question that was asked in for a product based company, right? So this video is going to help you if you are from IT background and working in any field, but if you are attempting interviews, then what kind of questions are being asked in interviews nowadays, irrespective of your experience level, whether you are a fresher or you hold like 2 to 3 years of experience, or you are holding even 10 plus years of experience, then this video is going to be relevant for you. So that is the whole purpose. My purpose is to help you if you are if you even if you are starting out on your interview preparation journey and you are clueless about what kind of questions you might face when you attempt for interviews at good product companies also, then this video is for you. Right, sir. So I will be creating a list of videos or multiple videos around such questions in the upcoming time. So if you want to stay updated about those type of questions, or you want to understand, then you can definitely subscribe to our channel, so you get notified. And looking forward to a great collaboration and helping out folks on the same journey. Right, let's dive into the question that I was asked. So the question that I was asked is, if you are given two ropes of exactly same length, and each rope, if put on fire on one end, it will take exactly 1 hour to burn, then how will you measure 45 minutes? Right. So the basic question is, they will be giving me two ropes. I have two ropes. If I put fire on one end, if I burn it, then it will take 1 hour to burn. Right. Then how will you exactly measure 45 minutes? And you don't have watch to measure the same. Right. So that and the profile of the company where I was asked this kind of question was, it is a US based enterprise content management software company that develops softwares and delivers across all the industries, right? And they mostly focus on data management, knowledge management, AI information management, and IT operations and content management, right? So they deliver the product on the cloud. So you must be thinking, what is first question that comes to our mind is, if I am attempting for an interview on any of the below areas, right? So I might be coming from IT security space, I might be attempting an interview for DevOps, I might be attending for interview on cloud, then what is the relevance of this question? Right, so the relevance of this question is, mostly product companies focus on building critical softwares that has to give that has to solve complex problems, right? So every problem is solved mostly mathematically, and the logic of the software must be optimized in such a manner that it should deliver very high performance, right? And the softwares are always built on algorithms, right? So the purpose of this kind of questions being asked in interviews nowadays more and more is because the interviewers or the organizations want to test our critical thinking abilities, right? So how I am able to solve puzzles, and mostly puzzles and these kind of questions definitely test our presence of mind and also our approach, right? So the main purpose of this kind of questions is checking our approach, or the how we are approaching the problem, and how we are trying to solve it with minimum available resources, right? So that is the whole purpose of this kind of questions being asked in the interviews in product companies, basically, right? So they don't want you to just focus on your technical skill. You might have worked on something, you might not have worked on something. The fundamentals will always remain the same, right? So that is the whole purpose. Uh, so now this question is very simple, I understand, right? And many of you might be able to solve it without any help. But sometimes what happens is, when you are so ingrained in support projects and you are doing your day to day activities where you are not working on any critical problem solving skills, and over the time this ability actually fades, right? And that is where most of the experienced professionals are not prepared for this kind of interviews, and they are mostly not able to crack the interviews also, right? So uh, so be so with the advent of AI, right, we are going to get more and more questions on, there will be a dedicated round for solving this kind of problems. And so I feel like we should all be prepared being IT professionals, and to catch, in the meantime we catch up with AI. We also need to be prepared for solving critical problems, because AI is solving most of the problems nowadays, right? So now coming back to the question, this answer is very simple. So the answer can be like, so if I just put one on one end of the rope, if I put the fire, then it will take 60 minutes to burn, right? So what we will do is we will put fire on both the ends of the first rope, and we will put fire on one end of the another rope, right? So since it takes 60 minutes, so the first rope, because we have put fire on both the ends, it will completely burn in how much time? It will burn in 30 minutes, right? So by that time, the second rope, since we put fire on one end of the second rope, then it would have burned only half, right? So that means that is exactly 30 minutes. And that point of time, we should immediately put fire on the other end of the second rope also. So uh, so now with one end burning, it would have burnt in 30 minutes, right? But since we put fire immediately on the both the sides, it will completely burn in 15 minutes, right? So that way, and exactly at that time, we will be able to measure 30 minutes plus 15 minutes, which is 45 minutes, right? So I know this video is not long, and this video might not be appealing to majority of the viewers that watching the video, and but my ultimate target audience is like, I want to help the uh, people falling in the senior mid-level roles, who actually struggle in switching cracking the interviews and switching for higher uh, opportunities, right? Most of the times this kind of interviews also create a hurdle, right? So I have been learning it on the hard way, and I have also attempted many interviews. So I my purpose is to help as much as I can do, right? So if you like our content, then please do subscribe to our channel, and I will try to bring such more helpful content that would help the IT professionals working across the domains and technologies. And based on my experience, and based on all the experience that I have gathered over so many years, and that would be helpful. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.